Assalamualaikum. Today we will be discussing about System Development Life Cycle or SDLC. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rajana Fanakayu Mukti Raja Asamuddin Aznam Shah, student ID 047593. In System Development Life Cycle, there are 6 phases. I wonder what they are. They are initiation, planning, analysis, design, implementation and conversion, operation and maintenance. As for today, we will only be focusing on operation and maintenance. What is operation and maintenance? Let's jump into the brief explanation of the operation and maintenance and system development life cycle. The final step in SDLC is to operate and maintain the ICE that has been implemented. Post-implementation review should be done in order to ensure the new ICE meet their objectives and company missions completed. A post-implementation review is an assessment and review sometime after the project is completed. Overall is to see whether the ICE is well operating and to ascertain the degree of success of the project as well as to examine whether further improvement needed to maintain the project. However, there are factors to be considered. From the illustration, we could see that the factors that should be considered are divided into 2. Firstly, if the company have problems with implementing the project, it is important to have the management's attention whenever this occurs. Afterwards, adjustments are needed in order to allow the project to further improve by generating optimum benefit from the adjustment solutions. If it is okay, the company could proceed in preparing post-implementation review report. Secondly, if the company faces no problem with implementing the project by means that everything is okay, then the company could straightaway proceed with the preparation of the post-implementation review report. Now that we have understand what is operation and maintenance and the system development life cycle, let's jump into the case.
Preview.
Made Manufacturing Co. (MMC) is a company that manufactures seasoning and cooking oil, frozen food, beverages, and sweeteners. MMC is a dynamic food and seasoning producer that has been trusted for a decade by Malaysians. The company is aware that generally, due to technological advancement, new legislation, or corporate changes, it is required for a company to adopt, upgrade, or replace the legacy system in order to allow companies to smoothen the operations as well as boost the company performance. A legacy system is an old-fashioned computing software and/or hardware that is currently utilized in the operation. Previously, MMC has adopted a software for the entire management, including the departments of logistics, production, finance, audit, and others. The system adopted was the Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing (SAP), or also known as the ERP software. After a few years of implementing the SAP in the company, however, MMC has identified that not all department functions suits the system. The problems or issues identified was from the logistics and production department. The logistics team encountered a problem with the inaccuracy or less accurate of the SAP system. Moreover, the team needed to do some work regarding the adjustments as the SAP system were unable to automatically adjust. The problem arises when they ordered 1,000 kilograms of goods, but when the goods arrived includes rejected goods amounted 20 kilograms, the logistics teams need to make a manual adjustment using Excel to record the received goods of only 980 kilograms. The SAP system were unable to detect the deficiency as the goods are counted manually or physical count is done. Due to the dissatisfaction of how the SAP could not help the logistics department in recording the data of the procurement, which instead MMC still needs manpower to make the physical count as well as the adjustments. Therefore, MMC implemented a new system to the logistics and production department, namely the Glovia G2, which was also an ERP software. Since the Glovia G2 was implemented, the logistics department no longer needs to face physical counts and manual adjustments due to shortage or surplus of goods received using the Excel. This is because the G2 applied the barcode system where the production team only has to scan the barcode on the goods, which resulting to tally counts of goods with the data updated in the system. Therefore, both physical count and data in the system are updated accurately. The logistics team need not to make manual adjustments as with the SAP system anymore, and the data captured by the G2 are deemed to be accurate and truthful. What an interesting case! It is now the session for question and answer. The first question is, does the new system implemented help to counter the issues faced by the departments of MMC? Answering to the question, yes. Since the implementation of both systems, SAP and G2, the management of the company throughout all departments are efficiently managed. The system implemented enhanced the performance of MMC as well as encouraged the employees and teams to best adapt with the new working environment as well as simplifies their job. As mentioned before, since G2 system was implemented, the department no longer needs to face physical counts and manual adjustment due to shortage or surplus of the goods received using the Excel. Second question, is the operation and maintenance of the system costly? Does MMC have a problem with the implementation? When it comes to system, obviously it is costly, from the implementation all the way to maintenance. However, since the implementation helps the company to generate more revenue, MMC are able to support the cost of implementing the system in order to ensure the smoothness of the company operation. Referring to the first system implementation SAP, the company identified that it doesn't fit all departments. After careful review and consideration, MMC determined that no further improvements could be done unless they changed the system for that particular department, namely the logistics and production departments. However, no problems faced by MMC since the implementation of the G2 system. This is because they have adapted in the new environment working with system, as well as they acknowledge greater benefits from the project. That is all for our discussion today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!